Good morning, Ron Steen from Radio Ministry, and Radio Ministry starts here at the church. The very first thing we do is our good friend Betty here. Betty's going to wave. She typesets the programs for Sunday morning. She makes 350 copies for the church services, but she pulls out 25 copies and she gives Mary Jean a list, Mary Jean Messick here, a list of people that she mails these to. Mary Jean puts them together, puts them in an envelope, and she mails them to the seniors that can't be with us on Sunday morning.
Good morning, St. Paul friends. I am Pam Nicholson. I'm a committee member on the Radio Ministry Committee. Our mission this morning is to enlist your support of Radio Ministry. This vital outreach program engages our surrounding Metro East community. KSTL 690 AM radio listeners hear the good news of God's messages speaking to us through the New Covenant Hour at 8:30 AM. Here are some testimonials from our own church.
Well, good morning. Today we are at the home of Gloria Martin. She has been a lifelong member of St. Paul's Church, and she is an avid radio listener, and we'd like to hear Gloria's story since she listens to the radio. Gloria?
My name is Gloria Martin, and I have been a member of St. Paul's Church all my life. I have found the radio ministry a very helpful means of guidance when I cannot attend church due to unsafe road conditions in the weather or health issues. This past winter was especially bad with the weather. I particularly like the segment of sharing our concerns to be helpful in knowing and keeping informed on those hospitalized or sick. It keeps everyone more connected with those friends and members with words of comfort and prayers. On those Sunday mornings when I am at home and listen at 8:30, you'd find me next to my radio at the St. Paul Church service. I hope to see the radio ministry carry on into the future.
Well, Gloria, it was so nice visiting you today, and we're going to do our part and raise money to keep radio ministry going. We have a list of 25 people that are seniors that can join us on Sunday morning. We have people in the hospital, and then they're at home recovering. And we feel that radio ministry is important to our St. Paul members, and we reach out to the community too to let them know that God is still.
My name is Estelle Wernley, and I have been on the receiving end of our radio ministry. With 3 major surgeries in 3 years, the last being on a wound vac machine for 3 months, I wasn't able to go anywhere or do anything as the 5-foot cord limited me. The highlight of my life at that time was receiving the bulletin, then listening and singing to our weekly service. I cannot tell you how important that radio ministry became to me and how much I looked forward each week to tuning in to listen. This was my lifeline to my church. Did you know our radio ministry is 63 years old? And now we need your help. If 60 people would contribute $20 a month, this would pay our radio cost. Please support our radio ministry as it is very important to many, many people.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Today we are at the house of Jeanette Wiggett. Jeanette is 90 years old. She has been a member of St. Paul's Church since 1962. She is a faithful radio listener. And today, Jeanette, I want to say it's good to see you again.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
And how long have you been listening to the radio now?
As long as it was on the air. I get up Sunday morning, and the first thing I do is turn off my radio, and I don't get dressed, and I don't eat breakfast until I've had the service. I enjoy all the music and the concerns of the congregation, and the sermon, of course, and I enjoy my service very much. I wouldn't want to miss it, but I do miss it once in a while. I get on heavy medication and I sleep, but then I watch at 9 o'clock in the evening.
Well, thank you. That's a wonderful story. And I'm glad that you know about 9 o'clock, because we do have a repeat performance at 9 o'clock on the radio. And we also have it on our church website for those that have computers. And our radio service is the only live radio broadcast in the industry here in the
Yes,
St.
I
Louis
know.
area. And so that makes it special. And it's a way for us to stay connected with our church family
These
members.
folks depend on us and you. We especially want to count on 60 of you to pledge $20 per month so we can stay on the air. Radio costs $1,200 per month. Radio is not part of St. Paul's budget. Our present funds allow us to continue only through March. Can you prayerfully consider this effort to be part of your giving to the church? There is a line on your church envelope. These listeners and many others, thank you. Let's spread God's good news.